Vincenzo, have you thought about the big game over the years has occasionally come down to a field goal, and that person becomes rather celebrated locally. Have you thought about the prospect of kicking a game-winning field goal in this game in particular?
Well, I think it would be a big thing in order for it to come down to a kick. Yeah, it'd be exciting, but I'd rather it not, obviously. But if it did, I'd be ready. I'd be called upon.
That was the last time before this season that you had started a game, right?
Yeah, definitely.
How was it? What feelings and emotions going in? Like, all right, now I'm the guy again. It's a little bit of deja vu.
Yeah, it was exciting. I mean, like Kyle said, it came down to 6 points the last game, and Coach had trust in me, and it's nice to see that he has trust in me again this season.
What do you remember about that game in particular?
It was just a crazy game. I remember Chamberlain, I think, had like 198 yards, and I remember that it came down, and we were going to go for the field goal to go up by 6, and we ended up going up by 6, and then it seemed like the longest drive Andrew Luck had, and then finally the pick off at the end, and just the emotion, I think, has been one of the most exciting games I've been a part of.
Even though you were hitting them from 50 plus in pre-games, were you a little surprised Coach called on you to go out there and try that 52-yarder?
Not really. I was ready. I was excited. I was ready, and when he called on me, like I said, jogged out there. It was a strange feeling. It seemed like the ball was in the air forever, but ended up going in, and it was exciting.
Where's your confidence at? You've now hit 6 in a row after missing 4 in a row.
Definitely. I think I've fixed some things, mentally as well as physically and technique-wise, and I think I'm hitting a confidence boost in the right part of the season.
How did you get through that, Vincenzo, when you have a rough patch like that as a kicker, and your kickers are a little bit isolated on the team anyway by the nature of things, and you were probably hearing about it from people. How do you get through that patch?
Well, mentally, I just had to go back on the things that just the easy part, just thinking that it was okay, and that the coaches and the team had confidence in me, and that was a big boost mentally.
Was there anybody particularly you talked with during that time to kind of get you over the hump?
Family, coaches.
I notice Giorgio is still around. Have you talked to him at all about about kicking? Has he been helpful at all in talking to you?
Definitely. Georgia's a good friend. I mean, he helps a lot with the kicking, but most of the time we just talk about other stuff to kind of get my mind off football.
A lot of players thrive on having the game rest on their shoulders when it comes down to crunch time. Are you there yet?
I think I'm ready for it. I'm just, if I'm called upon, I'm just going to go out there and do what I do.
Do you know Stanford's Jordan Williamson at all?
Not personally, no.
The new kickoff rule, how do you think that's impacted the game so far? We're more than halfway through the season.
Definitely, I think there's a lot more touchbacks, which is interesting. And otherwise than that, I mean, as kickers, we just try to swing away.
Have you done anything more in terms of sort of, I guess, strategic kicking, trying to, get high arc, or give your kickoff team a chance to down it more, or has that changed at all?
No, I don't think so. I'm just like I said, swinging away, and I've been working on putting a little bit more hang time on it. So
This is obviously the 30th anniversary of the play. Just curious, what was the first time you saw a replay of that growing up?
Actually, I mean, the first time I saw the play was the first year I came to Cal, and that was right before the big game, and it was kind of an exciting feeling. I'd never seen it before. I mean, I'd seen it actually a couple times on TV prior, but I never really realized that it was Cal Stanford. So
Where were you when you saw it? Just at home on YouTube or something?
Yeah, YouTube. Everyone was talking about the play, and I was like, "What's this? What's the big deal?" And then I realized that it was Cal and Stanford. So it's a pretty big thing.
Stanford's number 5 in the conference in kickoff returns, and you guys are still struggling a little bit with coverage, ranked 10th. What do you think is the issue there, and how do you defend against their kickoff return game?
I'm not really sure. I mean, they have a great return team, and I think this week we're going to work hard and have a little extra time on kickoff cover.
There was a stretch early on where there were quite a few offsides from the kick coverage team. Did you have to change anything up with your technique to stop that, or was it on them to?
No, we worked with some of our players that were, getting those offside penalties, and I think we've done a good job.
Okay, anybody else?